I have just gotten home from my Tuesday out. Like, literally all I've done is gotten myself a drink of water and then set up the camera. But I wanted to tell you, so I started off the day, and it was just normal Tuesday. Like, had some breakfast, had me some yogurt and granola with some strawberries, got ready for class, went to class, had a average grammar class. I mean, it's grammar, so it's not going to be too thrilling, but a bunch of it I already knew. Anyway, that's not the point. So then after grammar, I had like a nice break, whatever. This is all just really unimportant background information. Then we get to the highlight of my school day, and I went to this class called English, Celts, and the Lord of the Rings, which sounds like a fantastic title, but you know, it's always the really boring ones that get you with the interesting titles, and then you go there and sit down and find out that it's just really, really boring. This one, lo and behold, is taught by a 63-year-old Welshman. So it was basically fantastic, and I'm really, really excited to take it. Some of the people I know from my program from Queen Up are taking it as well, so I'm stoked. I think it's going to be fantastic. Sorry. So then, I'm like, driving home, blah, 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 and I must have been getting hungry because I stopped at the grocery store because I needed milk. So I picked me up some milk and some basil, which these two additions would make much more sense if you'd seen my pantry. It needed them, I'm sure. So then I'm like riding my bike home, blah, blah, blah. It's raining. Well, it's not actually raining, but it's rainy. It's been raining in the morning throughout the day. Anyway, more background information. So I'm driving, blah, blah, blah. And I like see this little Japanese lady. Well, she wasn't too old, but I see her turn onto the street and I see her face and I'm like, that looks like she's wearing a nun's habit. But I was like, I'm in the middle of Kyoto, Japan. They don't have nuns here because they're all Shinto and Buddhist. That sounds really bad. But you know what I mean. There aren't that many Christians in Asia or in Japan. I can't really speak, actually, because I don't know. But from what I do know, we're rarer here than we are in the rest of the world. Anyway, so I like drive past her, and I'm thinking, okay, she looks like a nun, and I could probably ask her where she goes to church and meet her, and it'd be really fantastic. But I was like, no, that's weird. You can't just go around stopping random people on the street and being like, oh, are you a nun? Because you just don't do things like that. But so I'm driving past her, and I get like maybe 10 meters in front of her, 10, 20 meters in front of her. And I'm kind of thinking to myself during this whole time, I'm like, I've got to ask her. I've got to talk to her. I have to know, because I've been wanting to find a church here and just like haven't been sure what to do about it. And I think having one would be really fantastic. So I get there and I kind of stop. And I kind of just am like stopped there wondering if like I should wait and see if she just walks past again and I can start up a conversation. Or should I turn around? Would that be super creepy? Because I don't want to weird her out. I want to be her friend. So eventually I kind of like walk my bike and turn it around and drive back to her a little ways, and she stopped at the bus stop there. And I said, excuse me, I'm sorry, but are you Catholic? And she kind of looked at me and she was like, yeah, I am. So I said, well, I am too, and I just got here, and I was wondering if there was a church near here. And she said, oh, near here, I don't know. But she actually didn't know. I made up that I don't know part. She didn't actually say that. Sorry, that was my poetic license there in the storytelling. She said, yeah, there's one around the corner there. Apparently there's one just around the corner here. A little bit past, I mean, it's like past Izamiya, but still within the area. And so I said, oh, that's awesome. I just got here and I haven't found anything yet. So then she gave me her email address, and I gave her mine, and we parted the way as unlikely friends. And it was really fantastic. I'm so excited. It definitely made my night, because she was obviously really sweet, because all nuns are just inherently sweet, I think. But yes, I'm really excited, so hopefully now I'll have a church to go to here, or at least just somewhere to go and pray if I need to, which is awesome to have like a place for that, because it's something I definitely have been missing and would really like to have back in my life. So yeah, that's my big news for the day, is that I have a class taught by a Welshman, which, just in case you didn't know, it is one of my ultimate life goals to go to Wales. So I was basically just like étouffée, éblouissant, c'était éblouissant. I don't know how to say it in English. I was astounded, that's the one. I was astounded, I was so happy, so shocked. And then, just to top it off with meeting a Japanese man on my way back and my milk, which I'm very excited for, because now I can make proper tea and coffee and hot chocolate and stuff, cocoa, whatever. Yeah, anyway, I'm really happy, wanted to share that with you all. I hope you're all having as wonderful a Tuesday now as I am. I love you lots, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!